Good evening, everyone. Hello. Hello, I'm here again for another Thursday. I can hear Tux talking to Lindsay out in the hallway. It's very cute. So, if my focus seems divided, that's why. But yeah, we're gonna do, we're gonna try and do, if I can resist the urge to game forever, we're going to try to do a little bit of a shorter stream today, just because I'm cat sitting again. So I'm going to, because I'll want to, maybe try and get a start on VOD stuff after. So we'll try to not go too long. And we do have a fairly flexible, end of stream time with the quest we're going to do, because the plan is to start Jaws of Hakkon, which is a DLC, but it's like a DLC area, basically, with like its own quest line and stuff in it. So we're going to unlock a new area, and it's pretty flexible because it's got like side quests in it, and it's like, yeah, we don't have to do, it's not like one of the main storyline quests where we kind of have to knock it out in one go, or even like Dragon Age 2 Legacy or something like that, where it's like its own side story, so it has to all be like played together, and therefore my instinct was to play it all in one go. Oh, hello! Why, hello, Mortalk. Nice to see you. Yes, I was, just saying, we're going to try and keep to a reasonable length stream tonight, because I am cat/house sitting, so I'm not staying where I'm streaming. Is the video out of sync? Maybe. Unfortunately, I was like, unfortunately, if it's a problem on my end, I don't know how to fix it. It can sometimes be a problem on the other end where, refreshing it helps. So hopefully that's the case, because I don't know how to fix it if it's on my end. Only VOD viewers will get it in sync if it's on my end, which I always end up doing a little bit of resyncing. Like, for whatever reason, the VOD download is always a little bit out of sync. So I always have to like fix it a little bit. Looks like I'm doing voiceover for myself. I should refreshing did not help. So it might be on my end. I did see a little bit of like jitteriness on my end, which doesn't always mean anything, because sometimes it's just the fact that I have my game open on one monitor and my stream stuff open on the other monitor. So I don't know if that means anything, but yeah. Well, I mean, maybe if I like pop to another screen for a second, I don't know that this will fix it. But if I'll go to the BRB screen for a second, and then I don't know if that did anything, but that's the best I can do other than restarting the stream. But we're going to be mostly in game, so hopefully it's not too annoying that I'm out of sync. But yeah. Wow, it's so out of sync that I'm still talking as though wow, that's really out of sync. That's incredibly out of sync. Oh boy. You'll have a pretty good idea how out of sync it is, because there was like a very clear marker of what we changed to. Well, I kind of want to figure out a way to fix that. I could just we are at the beginning of the stream. I could just restart the stream, if this is a problem for, just assume I have a slow reaction time. Yeah. Yeah, because here's the thing, is if this is truly a sync problem on my end, then even correcting for the VOD, like, that'll make the game out of sync. Over 10 seconds is a lot. Okay. Maybe hold on, I'm gonna look at my It's like, or I'll check. You're probably reacting to me. So, tell me to say bananas. Okay, say bananas. I mean, the BRB screen was a good indicator of that. I'm going to, wait, I don't have headphones for this, so you're just going to hear me talking to myself. Yeah, it looks like it's a problem for everyone. I'm going to restart the stream because that's wild. So thanks everyone for joining. Please stick around. I will be back in like 10 seconds. And I'm going to restart. Oh boy. Well, I guess we'll find out. I didn't really stay not streaming for very long. So who knows? I guess maybe I should say in the chat that I'm back. Hopefully at a reasonable level of sync. I can check for myself, I suppose. I can watch myself. Oh no, is it still super out of sync? Well, what's going on? Why is it doing that? I guess I could stay unstreamed for a while. Well, maybe I'll go away again and try and troubleshoot this because if it was a little out of sync, that's fine. But 10 seconds is so much. That's so out of sync. Sorry, this is me. Is it still? Oh my God. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay, that was okay. I'm gonna go off and troubleshoot for a little bit. I guess BRB again, hopefully soon, because it's too much. That's too much to be desyncing. Yeah. Maybe I'll just reboot my whole computer. How about now? I'm not optimistic. But only because I went to go, I was like, maybe it could be a Twitch itself problem. And so I randomly went to somebody else's stream and they were not a full 10 seconds out of sync, but they were a good second out of sync. But then I went to someone else's and they were like, I feel like the normal amount of out of sync for streamers. So I don't know. That could have just been that streamer. Anyway, let me know. I'm not sure what I'll do if it's still a full, like, even like 5 to 10 seconds out of sync is kind of too much, but we aren't, because in my brain I was like, well, I can at least correct it for the VOD, but no, because then I will put the game, unless the game audio is also out of sync, which I guess we'll have to play to find out. But if the game audio isn't also out of sync, then correcting it will mess up the sync for the game, which probably not worth it. I could maybe just sync up when I'm on big screen. Anyway, point is the VOD might be a bit late if I'm still out of sync because it might require a little more quality editing than usually is required. But if we were doing like a big story mission, I would be like, well, I think we'll just postpone until, I don't know, until it's fixed. But we're just doing, it's not like it's just the Jaws of Hakkon DLC. We're just starting it. This is going to be a chill, shorter stream anyway. I think we'll go ahead even if we are really out of sync. But my apologies if we are still very out of sync. So I think I'll just continue along. I don't have everybody back yet, so let me know if I'm in sync or not once you get here. I'm like, do I hang out more here? I don't know that I have more intro to do that I haven't already done. What did I talk about already? Cat sitting, that's fun. That's why we're going to have a shorter stream today, so I can go back to taking care of the kitties. What else? Ankle update. It's been doing pretty good. It pretty much looks like a normal foot now. I think I was saying that last time, but I think even more so, because like I feel like my left foot's very bony, and my right foot is now looking bony again. It's mostly just the ankle itself that is still looking swollen, but all normal colors and all that fun stuff. It definitely doesn't like being bent at some angles, which I especially learned. It doesn't like being bent at some angles, and it doesn't like moving into those angles quickly, because I had to break very suddenly a couple days ago, and it hated that. It hated me having to get into break position quickly. Oh, and then showering today. Again, it's weight bearing. Everything's good. I can stand on it. But when I was washing my other foot and standing fully on the sprained one, I could do it. So that was fine. But it definitely that was more weight than it wanted, comfort wise. So yeah. Alas, I still don't think we have. Do we have people, oops, what did I do? People back yet? I just want, but I don't think I got my, the viewers we had before back, because I just want to know before I dive in how delayed I am. If I'm still delayed. But I may have to just dive in as it is. Maybe I'll run an ad real quick. I mean, that won't help, but maybe by the time it's done, by the time it's done, we'll have more people. But if not, I'll just jump in. I'll just have to go. We'll go to the game. I will have what? So many notifications on my computer. So needy. Yes, we should have the results of last time. Oh, I guess I could recap this. We won't matter too much going into Jaws of Hakkon for recaps. But last time we did a whole bunch of personal quests. We found out that Blackwall is a lying liar who's not really Blackwall. He's actually Tom Hryngnar, who did a murder and then was recruited. He was recruited to be in the Grey Wardens, but the man who recruited him, the real Blackwall, was murdered. So they were killed by bandits, or he died protecting Blackwall, our Blackwall or something. Tom, as his actual name is. So our Blackwall, aka Tom, didn't go to become a real Grey Warden, because he was like, well, the person who recruited me died, so they would just have my word that he recruited me. And if they don't believe me, then I'm a murderer and I'll just get hung. So instead he pretended to be Blackwall. It had a little bit more of a noble bent to it, where the real Blackwall was a good person and Tom Hryngnar was a bad person. So I prefer the good person to have survived. So I'm going to be Blackwall, the good person. And kind of through that has become a better person. So we did rescue him from execution. He's still going to go by Blackwall for now. And he's back with the Inquisition. The things were a little tense there, but he's back with us. We seem to be mostly on friendly terms. But yeah, all of his suspicious, not not knowing stuff about the Grey Wardens, but like being vague in a way that kind of felt like he didn't know stuff that he should know as a Grey Warden, like about the calling and the joining and stuff. All explained now that we know he never actually became a Grey Warden. But the plan is his punishment for having lied to us and stuff is once all of this is over, he will actually go through the joining and join the Grey Wardens, if they'll have him. So yeah, the Grey Wardens kind of owe us, so they'll probably take him. So we did his mission. We did Cole's mission, where he was worried about being bound by mages, because we had just experienced there was a demon army being raised to be bound to the will of, well, technically the Grey Wardens, but through venatory trickery, it would actually have been bound to Corypheus as well. And so Cole, as a spirit, was concerned that he would be susceptible to the same binding ritual and be made to do evil against his will. So we tracked down an amulet that was supposed to protect spirits from being bound in such a way, but it wasn't working. And we kind of worked through some shit and decided that it wasn't working because Cole has become too human, that he's not actually much of he has more in common with like a mortal in our world than a spirit from the Fade. And that is why the amulet wasn't working, and that it follows if the amulet isn't working that the binding ritual wouldn't work either. So that's where we ended up with Cole. What else? Varric. We followed Varric's, ex, quote unquote. She's not really his ex. They're kind of on again, off again, long distance. She's leading him on. Bianca is her name. We followed her to where she'd figured out where the red lyrium had come from, where Corypheus was getting the red lyrium. And so we followed her lead there, and then through the process discovered that the reason the Corypheus knew where the red lyrium was is because she showed him. She didn't know it was Corypheus, and she had like good intentions doing this. She thought she could like learn about it and fix stuff, but they were and fix it and like save Varric's brother Bartrand, who was driven insane by the red lyrium. But her hubris instead had it end up in Corypheus's hands and created the Red Templars, and everything is bad. And so she and Varric had a fight about it, and then she left, and that was that. And anyway, I had a lot of feelings on Bianca. See last week's VOD for more on that. Yeah, so that was basically it last time. We mostly just did companion stuff. Oh, no, we did Cullen and Leliana's stuff too. So Cullen's was just following up on Samson's stuff. Samson's enchanter is dead. The one who was creating his like freaky red lyrium armor is dead. But in finding his workshop, we were able to get enough information for Dagna to figure out how to destroy Samson's armor, so things are looking great on that front. And then Leliana got a posthumous message from Divine Justinia telling her to go to a chantry in a small town, and so Leliana went there and basically found a message from Divine Justinia, like relieving her of her duties, being like, basically you can go live your life now if you want. But Leliana has chosen to keep hanging out with us in the meantime. We also talked her out of killing a like spy lady person who had been a friend of Leliana's, and Leliana was just going to kill. And we were like, instead, let's just have her go back to her master and make them pledge allegiance to the Inquisition instead. And that worked out. It was a gamble, but it worked out. And Leliana's like, I was going to do a murder. Wow, maybe murder isn't always the answer. But then she also was going to cut out somebody's tongue. So that, Leliana's got a lot of layers. Yeah, so I think that's where we left off pretty much. War table mission-wise, Leliana was worried about Quaitriel, our character from the first game, who is Leliana's girlfriend, among other people's, because we installed a polymod, but Leliana's girlfriend. So we reached out on Leliana's behalf to try and find the Hero of Ferelden from the first game, because she's a Grey Warden, and there was a lot of fuckery going on with the Grey Wardens, so Leliana was worried about that. I think that's it. So I guess we'll dive into it. Again, if anybody wants to pop in and tell me whether or not I'm in sync, just so I know. I guess I can check too on my phone, if you guys don't mind hearing me double for a second. Okay, hold on. I just want to know how bad it is. Oh, okay, that looks much better. Okay, so I think rebooting the computer did it, so that's great. Hopefully we're good now. Okay, let's switch over. There, it just took a second because I rebooted the computer and then, I'm all tangled up. Oh no, okay. All right, so back to the war table. It was like a 14-hour war mission, which I guess makes sense that it would be a long one to contact the Hero of Ferelden, but it was a lot. What's this? Stop the rumors. Okay, this is the one where, so there was like a minstrel out there that was spreading nasty rumors about us, that the minstrel that hangs out in our tavern, at the Inquisition tavern, was telling us about, and being like, also, I hate her, so, and Cullen refused to do anything because he was like, this is stupid. And then Leliana was like, let's just cut out her tongue. And so it was like, Jesus, okay, no, calm down. And then Josie was just like, let's just counter those rumors with, like, we're in good standing with so many people. Let's just counter those rumors with good talk from the people who like us. Yeah. So that's what we did, because that's reasonable. So, stop the rumors. The liar's song is all too quick forgot, and at a word her patrons turn aside. Ameridan. Thanks, Ameridan. All right, mission report for Contact Hero of Ferelden. Sister Leliana. The Hero of Ferelden answered our messages. She left a letter for the Inquisitor and another to be delivered privately. She also sent goods from her travels that might be of use. We have included them in this missive. Yours in service, Sister Rajen. Cool. So, hey, Quitetrail is okay. Not thrown off by the false calling. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, these are all resources ones. Right. Okay, the consequences of Blackwall's lies. So I didn't actually do that one yet. I guess I probably wanted Josie to do it or something, and she was busy. Yeah, okay, so this is the one where Cullen was really sassy in the war table missions last week. This is the one where he was really unimpressed with. So people are mad because we used, on Blackwall's behalf, used Grey Warden treaties to get support for the Inquisition, and now that people know that our Blackwall, isn't actually a Grey Warden, they're like, those were wrongly used and we want reparations. And Cullen was like, no, fuck off with that. We now do have the Grey Wardens on our side, so we have the authority now. Plus, like, we were also tricked and trying to fight a would-be god, so we did what we had to. Fuck off. So yeah, his response is, "We step forward, not back. No apologies. What happened with the wardens gives us more authority than ever to use the treaties." Josephine says, "Do we want the Inquisition to survive beyond Corypheus' defeat? We won't always be at war. Why alienate allies when it would take so little to appease them? Let us return what was taken under false pretense and put these treaties aside." In spirit, I agree with Cullen here, but in practice, I think we got to do Josie's, because we already spared Blackwall and took him under our authority and used our power to do that. And I think we got to balance that with showing, I don't know, humbling ourselves a little bit, I guess. We want to look powerful enough that people respect us, but we don't want to be so powerful that they're scared of us. We don't want that. Especially as a Dalish elf. It won't have game ramifications, but from a personal role-playing level, it seems scary to be a Dalish elf in charge of a organization that people could very easily decide is bad and an enemy and worth taking on.
Let us begin.
Okay. But I think that's it for... I think all the rest of these are just resources. In which case... Yep. Cool. In which case... Okay, I think you are Jaws of Hakkon. Minimum suggested level 20. We are definitely there. Investigate Frostback Basin. To Ambassador Josephine Montilier. Thank you so much for your earlier correspondence. I confess it's been difficult to get those in Orlais to take this discovery seriously in light of recent events. But I am positive that scouting the Frostback Basin will yield historic discoveries beneficial to both the academic field and the Inquisition. As a staunch supporter, I am honored to be working in such great company on this historic occasion. Yours most sincerely, Professor Bram Kenric, University of Orlais. There we go. All right, scouting report. Investigate Frostback Basin. We scouted the region and set up camp. Professor Kenric has the scouts gathering anything they can find. So far, we've uncovered a lot of very old buckles. Hopefully this yields something more exciting. Anyone who comes here should be ready for hostile wildlife and angry Avvar. This place is dangerous. Scout Harding. So this DLC is mostly it's not going to have too much bearing on the overall story of Inquisition, but we're going to get some lore about the Avvar barbarians, which is fun. They're I don't know, we hear about them a lot, but we've interacted with them very minimally, especially over the course of the whole series. Okay. Gosh, who do I want to take? Let's take besties. Let's do group besties. Dorian, Cassandra, and Cole. Varric is also my bestie. I'm sorry he's left out of group besties. That's okay. Maybe Varric isn't my bestie. Varric is my concerned uncle. He's Hawk's bestie.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenric. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenric teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
Ooh. Oh, I gotta use my little history buff that I got.
The texts say that Inquisitor Ameridan was a dragon hunter who vanished on his last expedition.
Yes, precisely. I see you've read Lautrec's Precursors to the Chantry. Inquisitor Ameridan stepped
Why,
down
yes, I am a
shortly
nerd.
before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
Look out, Harding. You had me at equipment.
Thought you might like that.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Ameridan was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avvar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakkon.
That's the name of the DLC.
There's also an Avvar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakkon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakkon?
They're hostile Avvar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakkonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I thought we could catch up.
Of course.
There, see, this being a DLC, we can see. Oh, hey, more talk. Yes, I am back. Great. Yeah, I was like, I think I'm okay. I like spent a while chatting and then was like, oh, I can just check this. And then it seemed like it was okay. And I was skeptical it would be because I thought it could maybe be a Twitch problem too. But it seems like it's not. Seems like we're good. Seems like the old girl just needed a reboot. A classic turn it off, turn it on again situation. Yeah. So, she was tired, which doesn't make sense. I haven't turned her on since Monday. Yeah, since I last streamed, maybe. I guess I did edit the VOD and all that stuff, so. Whoa. My water is a bell. How to explain what I'm doing. I'm the leader of an organization called the Inquisition. I'm called an Inquisitor. We're in a place learning about the last Inquisitor because the last Inquisition was formed like a gajillion years ago. Okay, let's ask about the mission first, and then we'll chat about
spoken to Kenric much?
Harding's family.
He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever. Really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
It works every time.
How do you like the Frostback Basin?
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfish or poo. The stuff's vile. It makes great fuel for starting fires, though, if you can tolerate the smell.
The great news
I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
Just catapults of of horrible smelling bog stuff. But yes, I was just about to say that like, I don't have to smell it because I'm just a gamer, so I get to just appreciate how pretty it is. It is really pretty. It's going to be even prettier. Like, there's a few really pretty locations in this DLC. Cullen wouldn't like it, but
That's a brilliant idea. I'll endorse it.
Wonderful. I'll write it up as soon
but
as
I
get
can
back to
talk Cullen
Svarah.
into anything.
What are your thoughts about our progress against Corypheus?
We're getting close. It feels like we're on the right track, doesn't it?
It does.
Everyone working together against our common goal. It feels good.
What do you think about the Avvar?
When I was a little girl, a lady in our village used to tell me Avvar tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't they? I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Avvar allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders.
Yes.
They'd be unstoppable.
I'll endorse this as well. You're full of great ideas today, Harding.
They say you grew up in a village. Where did you learn how to fight? Draw a bow? All that?
Here and there, you pick things up as a little dwarf girl in a village filled with piggish Ferelden boys. I'm no artist with a blade. I just know what hurts and what takes him down quick. Bruised a shin or two in my day, and a few, you know, other things. And archery? Oh, there was a traveling hunter who set me up with my first bow and taught me the basics. After that, I practiced on my own. On squirrels, mostly. Oh, and Hryngnar from next door, but only with padded arrows.
I hear you have family in Ferelden.
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they move to Denerim once I signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador Montelier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers, it's just... I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother likes writing letters anyway.
That's fair, though I will say that Skyhold is a million times more secure than Haven was. And... well, actually, Denerim's been okay. 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 Speak with him. Okay, where's Kenric? Oh boy. Okay, I'll do that first. We have like a whole little camp area here.
No, that refers to a ring.
Which is fun. Ooh. Stuff to read. A neatly penned note. Professor Bram Kenric, the requested supplies have been sent to your current location from the university, including additional ink, books on Ameridan, and 3 divine age buckles for purposes of comparison. And yes, upon your return, you may say, I told you so, in regards to my saying your collection was useless. Everything should arrive shortly after you. Of course, roads still aren't what they were. Also, I fed that fish, but I am not talking to it for you. Professor Cheval, Laurent, University of Orlais. Oh, so I should have read that. And, you know, I suspected it would, if it's from the university, I should have read it in an Orlesian accent, but you know what? Blackwall is Orlesian, and he doesn't have a French accent, so... A baffled note. A note affixed to a book entitled Sir Lothair Vernay Doray's Victory and Dominion. Lady Harding, I could use the opinion of an expert. Though impressive, the victory outlined on the marked page could not have been achieved as stated. Could not have be achieved as stated? Bram Kenric. Sure it could, if you had enough apples, signed Harding. Wow. A letter to Harding. My darling Lace. Oh, this will be someone in her family, maybe? I hope this letter finds you healthy and happy. Last week I managed to barter 4 maps of Ferelden and Orlais from Hugin, the old soldier who rents the place on Mistress Johann's farm. You remember him, don't you? Quiet man, always smoking a pipe in his chair on the porch. He wasn't using the maps anymore, so I gave him some of my jam and patched his coat in exchange for them. Now, whenever you tell me of your travels, I'll be able to track where you've been. I'm astounded, my darling, when I look at the weave of dotted trails you've already marked out on my maps. Oh, the places your feet have touched. How far you've gone, my little Lace. I'm so, so proud of you. When I was your age, I'd only ever gone as far as Lothering. My mother never left Redcliffe. She lived and died there. And now here you are, flying so far with so much purpose. My mind can barely comprehend it, but my heart swells. I shan't take up too much of your time. I know how busy you are. I'm looking at the frostbacks on the map as I write this, because I know you will likely be at your Skyhold. Please make sure to dress warmly. I have included the recipe for your favorite turnip goat stew, a taste of home to stave off the cold mountain airs. Kisses and hugs from me and your father, Mother. Well, that's adorable. Yeah, I feel like they use this DLC as an excuse to let us get to know Harding a little better, which is nice, because I think there was a good fan response to her. Property of Colette. Pages of neatly written, painstakingly detailed notes fill a well-worn journal. Notes break midway through for a list. Cool. Prospect preparations, reread Finding Ameridan. Few notes on appropriate excavation methods, practice, look at all this stuff. Wow. I like there's a bunch of reading stuff and rereading stuff. Always gotta study. Ask brothers for fencing/defense lessons. Bad idea. Uh-oh. I feel like that didn't go well for them. Bring towels packed. Beautiful. A few idle swirls follow, along with a tiny sketch of an elf defending a stack of papers from various terrible beasts. The caption reads, Field work. Cool. Anything hiding over here? No. They let me go back there, but didn't even hide anything fun for me. Okay. Okay. Inquisitor Ameridan. What is known about Inquisitor Ameridan would barely fill a page. He was a friend of Emperor Dracon. He was Inquisitor when the Seekers of Truth folded themselves into the Chantry as part of the Navarran Accord, their order serving as precursor to the Order of Templars and the Circle of Magi. Shortly after the Accord was signed between 122 and 124 Divine, Ameridan left his position and departed, never to be seen again. These facts alone are undisputed. Everything else is uncorroborated hearsay, broad speculation, or salacious rumor-mongering. Ameridan did not willingly cede power. Dracon forced the Seekers of Truth to disband upon pain of death, then removed the Inquisitor rather than suffer rebellion in the new Chantry's ranks. Ameridan was forced to retire due to the still young Chantry's restrictions requiring celibacy, as he was involved in a relationship with a mysterious lady mage that the Chantry erased from history. They fucking would. Ameridan was a rowdy noble who cared more for raucous entertainment than for the Seekers. He held the position only because Dracon wanted a loyal friend commanding the order, and when the Seekers became part of the Chantry, Ameridan was free to retire to a life of hunting dragons and wenching. Any of these stories may be true, and without more evidence, we have little hope of ever reaching a clear determination. Nevertheless, I would offer a few notes that are often overlooked as scholars delve so deeply into their own historical specialties as to lose key context. Firstly, Emperor Dracon, rightly acknowledged as the man who molded the Chantry into the organization it is today, oh so he's to blame, was a pious man, committed to spreading the chant of light and creating a world where magic and men were governed by Andrastian principles. All sources agree that Ameridan was a close friend of Dracon, and while it is certainly possible that Ameridan was more pragmatic than pious, it is highly unlikely that Dracon would have befriended a figure who was actively opposed to the Chantry, much less tolerated such a man holding a position of power in the growing Orlesian Empire. Secondly, Inquisitor Ameridan was universally acclaimed as a powerful combatant, regardless of his supposed faith, or lack thereof. Rumor mongers suggesting Ameridan was exiled ask us to believe that Emperor Dracon could see no use for a powerful warrior with years of command experience. Given that the Second Blight had been a fact of Orlesian life for more than 15 years at the time of Ameridan's disappearance. Wow, so that he disappeared in the middle, I guess not the middle of the Second Blight. The Second Blight was us. Wow, best viewers! You don't say. Oh no, oh, oops. Anyway. Given that the Second Blight had been a fact of Orlesian life for more than 15 years at the time of Ameridan's disappearance, with darkspawn pouring from the Anderfels into northern Orlais in growing numbers, it is frankly absurd to suggest Dracon would casually dispose of such a military asset. Without further evidence, we may never know more about Ameridan's departure. Nevertheless, I hope we may eschew the currently popular cynicism, Jesus Christ, at least when obvious evidence against it is presented, to see that his disappearance must have had some other cause. From Finding Ameridan by Professor Bram Kenric, Starkhaven University Press. So that's the guy we want to talk to. / just talk to.
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks.
Sure.
Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avvar left behind. And, of course, ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
Okay.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter.
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. Sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle.
Sure.
But ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits.
Sure.
One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter. While this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Orlesian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
No, it was funny. It was funny. Believe in yourself.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avvar fishing camp, but the Avvar won't say much about it.
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armor links. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
What can you tell me about the Avvar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avvar, not these Jaws of Hakkon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
Okay.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Sure. Sure. Ooh, questions of accuracy. We're moving into it with an ellipses. That moved against them were halted by the light from her most assured hands. It was then she took her own counsel in ways best not set forth here and led the party away. Did Ameridan's eye seek hers among those assembled as he relayed the events which led them here? Led them there. If she stood among us, I did not know her, yet his hand moved slightly at her side. As my own does when my wife is never... Jesus, my ability to read has just left me today. As my own does when my wife is near and I seek wordless comfort in the touch of her fingers. We had all heard the whispers. Did he say her name in the telling? Would he have dared? Times were different, but have they changed so much? Excerpt from the writings of Lord Bescott, first put to the page in 148 Divine. A letter follows. Kenric. This is a precise copy. The preceding pages were lost or removed ages ago. Bescon makes no further references to this woman, although Ameridan comes up several times later on. Bescon's writings, as they pertain to Inquisitor Ameridan, were not entirely unknown, although you're unlikely to find them among Chantry records. Their validity is largely dismissed. Some have questioned whether this so-called light and counsel reference magic or holy insight. And of course, Bescon wrote down his impressions many years after the fact. The author's own wife brought accuracy into question when she admitted her husband was recalling his youth in the Orlesian capital through nostalgia and age-distorted memory. I believe her admission is part of official Chantry record. Best of luck, M. So that sounds like it's about Ameridan's mysterious, potentially mage girlfriend that the Chantry erased from history, which is rude. Oh, can I leave this way and that way? Oh, look how pretty. Oh, we're on the coast. Oh, what's over here? Stuff I can claim? Or stuff that's already claimed? It kind of looks like it's already claimed by the Inquisition. Yeah. Okay, and then I feel like this is map exit. Because we can, because this is like an area DLC, we can like leave and come back and do other stuff, etc., which I might do if I go... Ah! So yeah, we can leave. Which I might do if... Oh, so pretty. Just lovely. I might go do a dragon killing stream. It's reflecting off the water. We're in magic hour. Magic hour is going to last for hours because of how long it's going to take me to play stuff. I do think... Do I do something at some point that moves things along tonight? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played this. Hi guys, how you doing? Sounds good. Sounds like you're doing well. Okay. That is back to our group. Oh, I should go to the shoreline actually. Just make sure I haven't missed anything along here. Also, it's just pretty. Just take a nice stroll. So I'm trying to position the camera in a way where we can see everything. Oh, sure. Hi, friends.
That
Ooh.
must be the island Professor Kenric mentioned.
We'll need to find a way out there.
Anyone got a boat? Seems like we're able to walk through the shallows here, which is nice. Yeah, I guess we could fight. Get an idea for how tricky this is going to be. The recommended level 20, which, what are we at? 21. Okay, so we're you know what, this is probably a good time to be doing this, where the like stuff we find might still be useful. I have, like, last time I did this DLC, I feel like I did it really, really late, and I was way over leveled for it, and the stuff I found wasn't useful. Maybe I wasn't over leveled. I don't remember actually how high a level you can get to in this game. But at the very least, thanks Dorian, my, oh, there's a giant over there. At the very least, the items I found, I had like better ones, or at least I could craft better ones. Okay, I don't want to aggro the giant prematurely. Because if I have to fight these, like, these guys are tough. I've got guard and stuff. Ugh, I guess I'll drink a potion. I'm worried about that giant. But like the reverse is true, that I don't want to have been fighting the giant and aggro those guys. Everybody finish this guy off. He doesn't, before he recharges his guard. Please and thank you. No. Oh no, Cole! Ah no, who the fuck aggroed the giant? Who did it? No! Oh, goodness. Well, I'm not resurrecting anyone until we've defeated this little guy. Oh, and he doesn't care about Cassandra and I for some reason, so that's great. Oh, I can't resurrect yet anyway. At least he can only put up as much guard as he has health left. What's annoying are the guys that put up like a full health bar's worth of guard. Oh, I didn't even have to res. I kind of would have preferred to res you guys, honestly. Who are you throwing rocks at? Oh, another thing. I don't want to fight two things at once, though. And then these guys, the problem is, okay, I gotta, yeah, if we can fight, yes. Let's fight the giant around this corner. Because those other guys aren't automatically hostile. They just, what are you immune to? Probably stagger. Probably somebody has stagger on one of their weapons. Oh boy, Cole. Oh buddy. Where's your body? Oh, hello. Hello. Oh boy. How did I get, oh, that was from, oops, didn't mean to press that. Meant to press the health. Cole! Cole's so squishy. I gotta do something about that. He does a lot of damage, but he's so squishy. I could manually get him up again, but if I do that, but the thing, I'm at high enough with my like resurrection skills that he comes back at full health if I resurrect him. So if we can hold out until I recharge, which will be now, I can bring him back at full health. Now everybody attack the same leg as me so we can bring this guy down. Oh, Cole. Oh, Cole. Oh, Cole. You need to stop. Cole, stop stop! Move! Move when he's doing the fist thing. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, Dorian raised him. That was nice, Dorian. Oh, well. Time. Oh, I went down. Uh-oh. Well, that's no good. Excuse me, I need to. Oh, are you? You're super dead. Oh, everybody's super dead. Is anybody resurrectable? Why can't you resurrect anybody? Okay. When was the last time I saved? Because this is not going to end well. I'm shook. I'm shook. I didn't expect to have a difficult battle this early in the DLC. Okay, there I can interact with. Can I? No. There we go. There it is. That's what I needed. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god. Oh boy. Yes, okay, great. I accidentally opened my console. Okay. Oh my god. There, I was wondering, because I was like, I feel like you're usually supposed to take a while before. Thank you, Dorian. I appreciate that. Oh, he brings us back half health. That's pretty good. Truly, we're just gonna cycle through who's dead. Okay. Will this work on him? He might be immune to this. Who aggroed that guy? Who did it? Who did it? Okay. Oh, that was a fun little hop you did there. What can I change? Oh, I can't even open my inventory. Okay. I didn't remember that giants here have special ice abilities because they're in the Frostback Basin. No, why are you fighting this guy? Stop it. Stop it. Fight the giant. Ignore the other guys. Oh god, we're gonna aggro these guys. These guys are aggro automatically, so we really, really don't want to get too close to him. Thanks. I assume that was Dorian. There's part of me that's like, I should use my focus abilities, but we're so close to killing it, though now we've aggroed a couple other guys. I keep using my ice powers, and they're not as effective. I don't know why I keep doing that instinctively. Okay. Oh dear. 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 Wow, what you doing, buddy? There, I was like, I don't remember how to pause. Let's get the fuck out of here. There we go. Nice and far away. And this guy I can use ice on, and that's fine. Oh, and the other guys are dead too. Okay. Whew. Oops, that's not what I meant to press. Oh, well that was harrowing. Oh, everybody leveled up though. That's nice. That's nice. Good job, everybody. I'm so proud of you. I used up all of my potions. Okay. Ooh, Tale of Hryngnar, Ice Troll. Ooh. Stay unseen from Ice Troll Hryngnar. Glacier strength in giant form. None but fools will fight the winter battle bond the icy storm. Dead to dreams as dwarves below us. Wrath of frost and winter's death. Blades are blunted, battle broke on hide whose chill can frost the breath. Hryngnar. There we go. Ice Troll, winter seizing. There, wow. I really struggled with that guy's name. What do we have over here? I just want to, if I can just unlock a camp, and then, do we have any camps on here? One way over there. Okay. Well, I guess we'll focus on you. I feel like I'm going to run into enemies between now and then, but we're going to risk it. There's a portrait over here. Wow. This boat really got fucked up by the tide, I'm assuming. Couple of giant bones. A surprisingly well-preserved portrait. Ooh. A fellow's body. Silken nether cloth. Alright, don't mind if I do. Oh, maybe let's ride. Oh yeah, I forgot I tried. I was like, let's have a different mount with us for a while. And I did a lizard fella. This is maybe not the right environment for the lizard fella. It's supposed to be cold here. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Well, that's a fun rock. Hold on, let's go back. Wow. Kind of upsetting, honestly. Excuse me, don't mind me. Some more Inquisitor soldiers. Oh, a rift over there. I mean, I will try to mostly take care of rifts off stream. But I guess if we come across any naturally in our path. Oh, lovely. What a lovely area. Oh, look, another rift. Wow, they're everywhere. Yes, this was totally the area I was thinking of, where I was like, there's a really pretty area on this map. Because it's like... Okay, I don't want to fall down here just yet, because I'm not ready to do this area, but it's just like very pretty and blues and reds, and then there's like glowing cool glowing cool frame back there. Oh dear, I can't see what I'm doing. It's fine, everything's fine, okay, all right. No. I want the setup camp. I don't want you. I want the setup camp. Great work, everybody. I'm proud of us. Okay, ooh, let's go get a landmark. Is it up there? And then, oh, see, it's just so pretty. Lovely. Lovely. This game is like 10 years old. Wild. Okay, I think the landmark's down there though, so no using it. Okay. No, I don't want to. Okay, there. We can attack this guy. I just don't want to aggro. I don't want to aggro these guys. They're not automatically enemies, but we're gonna aggro him. We're gonna aggro him because he's too close to this fight. Oh no. Who aggroed him? Why is he... Was it you, Dorian? It was you, wasn't it? You probably caught him in your wall of fire, and now he's mad at us. And who wouldn't be? You know, you're just running around minding your own business, and then someone lights you on fire. That's hardly his fault, is it? Oh, geez. A pride demon. Okay, well... I guess we might as well do this now. What? Yeah, a level 21 rift. Immediately low health. Get out of there. Okay, Dorian, you keep your dispel handy, okay? Well, this is gonna take a hot minute. Okay. We'll try and dispel some of the second round, but okay. But if they're pride demons, they probably won't dispel. Okay, Dorian, why don't we try this one that you're right next to? It worked, it worked. Okay, we got rid of 2 of them. Okay, it was a classic... It was a classic case of more intense first round than second round, which they do actually do sometimes. So I'm not going to. I gotta start using my focus abilities more because, like, I don't know, you regenerate focus at an okay rate, but I'm always wanting to save it for more intense stuff. But, like, it's gonna be ages before I'm at a boss battle again, so for these trickier small battles, I should be using all of my abilities.
Do you think they'll actually make you divine?
It seems anything is possible these days.
It's so odd. Like waiting for the Chantry Fairy to appear. Congratulations, you're the ruler.
We do not engage in pitched battle for the position as you do in Tevinter.
The successor must prove he could slaughter his enemies. He doesn't actually do it. We're not savages.
Sure.
Indeed. The slaughter occurs after he becomes divine.
That's considered housekeeping.
Yeah, anyway, this character, Cassandra, she's in the running to be the next fantasy pope. What is this? Oh, no, she's down in the base. We're gonna ignore, we'll do that next time. I think today we want to meet the, like, friendly Avvar clan. 'Cause they're fun. And then if that goes well, then we'll go and do into, like, the deeper part of the basin, which is very pretty. Is that deep? Will I drown in that? Let's not risk it. Oh, Cole, you teleported in front of me.
What is this? Are the fishes of Stonebearhole too rude to share a meal with friends?
Can the Jaws of Hakkon not catch their own fish?
The Inquisitor! Let her blood bathe the blades of the Jaws of Hakkon!
So these are the not nice Avvar.
Glory to Hakkon!
Okay, well. Anyway. What's important is they tried.
These Jaws of Hakkon demanded your death. What do they have against us?
I don't
Perhaps
know.
the friendlier Avvar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, a fast travel bit there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. A boat. Well, if someone would let us borrow these, we could probably get to an island. Hello.
You are the lowlander they call Inquisitor. I am Arvid Rolfson. Well fought. The fish will feed on fool's heart wine this night.
Heart
No,
wine.
bring me. We have no quarrel, you and I.
How long have you lived in the basin?
Stonebearhole's been here a few generations. I was born further north, but we left before I could remember. It was a good life, until the Jaws of Hakkon arrived. They brought trouble with them. People are expecting a raid, but...
You don't agree?
They seem bigger fools than that, for all their boasting. I cannot say what they plan, but it bodes ill.
I find myself in need of a boat. I need to reach that island.
The Lady's Rest.
What?
That island belongs to the Lady of the Skies. The spirits warn us to leave it be.
Of course they do.
See, that's how we have an Avvar ally in the Inquisition, and that he, like, when he saw us close a rift, was like, oh, maybe you're chosen by the Lady of the Sky to heal the sky's wounds. So he dug us. He thought we were pretty cool.
I don't wish to disturb your lady, but it's important.
If I give you the boat, and you anger the spirits and die, other lowlanders may come for blood.
I don't die easy,
Trouble for my holder, not my trouble to take.
I say after getting
Yours,
knocked out
Sun-Hair,
repeatedly by a giant.
with my Thane, Svarah Sun-Hair. Get her blessing, and you may sail to Korth's rocky heart, if you wish.
Cool. Ooh, is there stuff in your house? Not to take, oh, there is loot. Oh. Will he be mad if I take that? Sometimes I can't tell when it's, like, actually counts as stealing and when it's just regular game loot. Okay, nothing in here. You know, like when I destroyed and looted tombs and the Dalish were really mad about it, and I was like, that's fair, but I thought I was just doing normal game loot. Cool. Cool. All their stuff's up there. Oh, there's a little section here that I'll maybe have to remember to explore off stream. Oh, maybe I should level everybody up. I'm not leveled up. You guys all finally reached... Oh man, I forgot that he has haste. I should remember to use that. Does that use up all of our focus or just his focus? Probably all of our focus. I think that's a shared resource. I don't switch characters enough to remember. But I actually am going to... We're in a harder area. Let's level up his... his life ward. Oh yeah, no, we want this. We want this one. Okay. Okay. And then Cassandra. Wah. Whoa. I don't think we have room for new abilities, so let's just keep doing your passives until we'll put off the decision of which abilities to give to have prepared before we we'll put off that decision by just having passives. Okay. Oh. No, we will... I'm not going to detonate it early, and I don't think the AI is going to, so... Sorry you're not chatting much, but my game mentor is most enjoyable to listen to while you work. Oh, well, I appreciate... Listen, you don't got to be chatty. It's all good. I do appreciate you listening, and I appreciate that I am good working... hilarious banter. Well, thank you. I'm glad it's entertaining for your work. Especially when a boss pisses me off. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always calm and cool and collected when fighting bosses. I don't know what you mean. Someday I'm gonna make a compilation of how cool and calm and collected I am fighting bosses, because I do think I have some fairly... I have a lot of clips of well, I scream a lot, you know. I either scream a lot or get start doing the everything is fine, the very forced sounding calm, the calm that isn't very convincing. Someday. I still gotta make my like channel trailer and stuff, which I was lately feeling like I should just do that. Oh, look at the sun cresting over the edge of this hill. Oh, and then there it is on the horizon. Oh, it's lovely. What a lovely place. Ah. Oh. I want to live here with the Avvar. They seem cool. It is a gorgeous game. There's a lot of like great scenery taken. And like I said, this game's like 10 years old now, and I feel like graphically it holds up pretty well. Maybe the character models are maybe not as refined as they could be, but I mean, they're very refined for the time. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna Google it, but I want to say this came out in like 2014. I could be wrong about that. It could have been a little later, or even a little earlier.
Catch anything today? Nothing yet. Too many visitors.
No, maybe it's a little later. Wait, let me look it up. Origins was like 2009, and then 2 was like 2010. So Inquisition was probably 2014. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, now they would... Yeah, so the latest game that came out last year, Veilguard, there's like the hair physics. It's incredible. It's you run around, and if I were to run around like this, my hair would be swishing all about. It was very exciting. So the reason my hair right here looks different than it does, I don't know, we haven't had a lot of cutscenes, so you maybe haven't seen, but like I have much prettier hair in the cutscenes, and that's because I have downloaded mods to have prettier hair in cutscenes. Sorry to just burst into your house there. I thought maybe someone could, I could talk to someone. Oh, Josie's back. Sketches found in a meat shop. A series of drawings, simple but artfully rendered, indicate the owner of this meat shop decided to spend the day mixing alchemical potions, or, more likely, alcoholic drinks, and that people should take what they like and pay him later. Wow. So trusting. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. This is good to know. Oh. Do you think they'll be mad that I let this nug go?
Have you seen the animals in the Jaws of Hakkon?
A mod for my close-ups. Exactly. Yeah, I also had an outfit mod because you go to like a masquerade ball at one point. I guess it's technically not a masquerade ball. It's just a ball in a culture where the nobles all wear masks. So I wasn't wearing a mask, but everybody else was. But your default outfit is like, it's just kind of ugly. And so I have a mod that gives me a pretty dress. I need that mod for real life. Don't we all, you know? If you could just install it. I don't know, let's find out. Ooh, hello.
You're a strange sight. I never thought we'd see so many lowlanders in the hold.
Hi. Okay, you also can buy and sell stuff. This is great news. What's going on down here? Hello. Ah! Loot? You look like a loot bag. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. To the commotion. Oh. Ooh. Okay, I vaguely remember this.
There are many curious about you, but the Thane would speak with you first.
Okay. All right. I'm not allowed to talk to anybody until they talk to their leader. So, focus up. Okay, I should go. This is not... How high can I get? Wow, actually pretty high. Uh-oh. 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 Now how do I get down to where I'm supposed to go? Do you think I'll die if I just jump off this? Oop. Well, I fell, so that answered that question.
Your climbers seem tired, Thane Sun. Or hunting. Is your whole beast well?
We hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrison.
You would be safer under the shield of the Jaws of Hakkon.
Oh.
Pask Fisherson has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. Pav, you owe 4 rams to Hask, not 3.
Ha! Tear his tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over come sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your hold beast.
We've heard of your arrival, Lowlanders.
Uh-huh.
Come, share my fire where we might speak.
Okay.
Inquisitor.
Oh, I was hoping for a
I am
cutscene so you
Svarah
could see the pretty hair.
Thane of Stonebear Hold. You have guest welcome here. The Lowlanders have little love for your Dalish clans. I am impressed you came to lead their Inquisition. You and your people have come far from the safety of the Lowlands.
We have not come to cause trouble in your home, Thane. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours. Sadly, the Jaws of Hakkon will not offer so warm a welcome.
I know, they attacked me.
Gerd Harrofson, I wager you have crossed blades with the Jaws of Hakkon in the wilderness. If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
Who doesn't?
When I first entered your hold, there was a climbing contest of some sort. What was that?
The test of the lady. We use it to settle disputes when it is not clear who has the right of it. There are others. For the test of the Mountain Father, you battle with verse while those who favor you hold you aloft. The test of Hakkon is battle with blunted weapons.
It seems as fair a way as any to decide such matters.
In many cases, the law is clear. The tests are only for real disputes. As Thane, I may guide the gods in finding who is worthy. I decide which test will settle the dispute. I may also ask a warrior whose claim is foolish to climb with stones strapped to his back.
Well,
I'd like to hear more about Stonebear Hold.
We are not the largest hold, but our warriors are strong, and our singers are pretty. Words are for boasting around the fireside. You should look yourself, if you will.
I will.
How did you get the name Sun-Hair?
I was born Svarah Janisdotten. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
Damn.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked.
Why would you assume she lit her own hair on fire?
No time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
Yeah, it would.
I'd like to know more about the Jaws of Hakkon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
Literally
What
anything.
do the Jaws of Hakkon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hakkonites care only for Hakkon Winter's Breath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakkon. There are times to fight, but the Jaws of Hakkon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
What can you tell me of the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakkon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrofson lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakkon.
Yes, many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the Lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
I will speak with you later.
Fair hunting.
So yes, I want... Can I talk to you again to get your blessing to get about? Thane Sun-Hair. This appears to be an unfinished letter. The handwriting is simple and the text has many phrases crossed out. Lowlanders, if you be brave enough to... Or legions, if you be brave enough... Merchants of Orlais, if... To those who wish to trade with Stonebear Hold, you should know me. I am Thane Sun-Hair. I am Thane Janisdotten, known as Sun-Hair, though my blade has tasted battle tears many. Though my blade has tasted blood many. Though I have fought many battles, I wish no conflict between us, but instead trade between our hold and yours. We have furs and leathers that put your lowland hides to shame, plus weapons that have tasted Hakkon's winter. We have furs and leathers that will make your warriors look strong and your lovers look supple, plus weapons. We have excellent furs and leathers, and weapons like none seen in the lowlands. Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for all. Cheat us, and your blood will. Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for all. Signed Thane Svarah Sun-Hair. This is a fool's task. What lowlander would come this far for furs they have not seen? Ah, Korth, I just wrote that instead of saying it. The stupid lowland writing vexes the mind. The rest of the letter is a series of angry sketches of axes. Well, you know, I appreciate her trying to reach out to lowlanders in the way we are accustomed, but we can just talk. Oh, wait, should I just try and talk to her again right now?
Inquisitor?
I need a boat.
I was told I needed your permission to borrow a boat from the fisherman.
Ah, Rolfson. He worries like a scared baby goat. The boat is yours. Tell him I said so.
Yay.
The Hakkonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakkonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakkonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
But, you know, that's very responsible of you.
I understand your concern. Is there anything I could do to help?
Among the Avvar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
Oh! Something just leveled up.
Do you have any members of the hold searching for Storvacker?
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hakkonites. If she were dead, the augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
The way you asked us to help find Storvacker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avvar hold all oaths sacred. That no true Avvar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
If I find your bear and you break the oath, what happens to Stonebear Hold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakkon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hakkonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. But the Hakkonites are tiresome.
I'm a little confused about why I have to find a bear in order to gain the support of your tribe.
Storvacker is not a bear. She is our
Disrespectful of us to say
rises
so.
to the gods. Without her, we... I have heard your elf gods turned from you. Is that not a bad thing?
Well, it's complicated.
As that. I know more of this world than the world of spirits. Speak with our augur if you would know more. They're our gods, not yours. For you, it is enough that Storvacker matters to us.
I should have brought Solus with me. I wonder if he says something to that.
Does Storvacker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...?
For goats and chickens, not holdkin. The Avvar are free. So must be our hold beasts. Storvacker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
I may have killed a few bears in my time.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not...
They attack me first.
You were fought bears. You lived. Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find Storvacker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly? I will speak with you later.
Ask those in the hold about Storvacker. They may know something they have not told me.
Okay. Oh, I leveled up. Okay, that's what happened. It was the way I glowed, I thought I must have leveled up, and I was like, it's possible it was just me gaining Inquisition power. Okay. Let's oops, not that button. Gosh, what do I want to let's flesh out my rift abilities. Okay, you can I think use them to increase damage of your own attacks. Okay, that sounds good. Ooh, that sounds good too. Oh, I do want the veil to do my devouring veil to do damage. My pull of abyss to do damage instead of. Right now it just catches people and like it's very useful. It like makes it so they can't move and brings them close together so I can use area of effect stuff on them, but I'd like if it had them. Oh, hello.
You're the Inquisitor. I hear your people already sing songs of you.
Well, Ameridan does a bit.
Oh, Hellstim soaks up gossip when he goes trading. He just returned from the lowlands.
That'd be fun.
I'm Fulna Hethstotten, keeper of histories, and Skuld to the hold.
Ooh, Skuld.
I've never met a Skuld. Is that anything like a bard?
I suppose. Every hold has someone who sings its songs. Doesn't yours?
We do.
Fair enough.
We keep the old songs and histories, the oaths and the legend marks.
I understood all of that, except legend mark.
The Skuld before me was born Gulda Elsdotten. She crafted a great new tale for the hold. It pleased the spirits. After that, we called her Gulda Gildan's Song.
So they're titles, honorifics.
Not all carry glory. My father was Heth Mule's Head. He'd never let go of a quarrel.
No. You love the shirt-coat combo, but you're just sweating watching her wear that indoors. Yeah. Especially, yeah, I was like, it's, listen, I don't know what their insulation is like. I assume good, but especially she's like by this giant fire.
Can you choose a legend mark for yourself?
Only if I wanted to be scorned as a child. I've only been a Skuld.
You can't pick your own nickname. Why would you be able to pick your own title?
Good or ill. Yet.
Farewell.
Good journeys.
Oh, it is a person. I was like, that kind of looks like a person. I think it is. Cool, cool, cool. Just gonna take a look at the view again. Hi, Cole. Okay. Well, I should probably go to the boat, but I also want to, it's like, okay, I want to find the bear on stream. I want to, I think, go down and find, Buddy's assistant. I don't remember our professor's name. Kenric. Is that his name? Something like that. Ooh. Oh, what's up there that's got an exclamation point? Oh, I think there's like a tournament thing I can do over here. I'll maybe do that off stream. Well, we'll see. Let's Hello, can I talk to you?
Be welcome, Inquisitor. Though I fear I've time for little more than a greeting. I must prepare these souls for their greater journey, particularly those who depart without the reverence due.
Sure.
Their way is often hardest.
I'm not familiar with Avvar funerals. May I ask what proper rites entail?
When the time comes, we are given sky burials. For most, the body is laid out and prayers given. When the birds come, they carry the soul to the Lady of the Skies. The body, unneeded, is gone.
for most.
Some souls, such as Calden's, are chosen to return. The augur reads the signs at birth. It is a rare honor. In order to return, an offering is made to Korth the Mountain Father and buried beneath the body. A piece of the soul thus remains, allowing the rest to return to this world and be reborn.
Now she must be exceptionally hot. She is glitching into the fire. She's fully just got her hand in it.
Will someone not be given proper rights?
Calden Enverson is one of the few whose soul may return. Bloodkin must make an offering to the Huntmaster who prepares it. Or so it should be. Calden's son, Finn, has failed in this duty, but then there's you.
Me?
You're a guest of our hold. A gift from you cannot be refused.
Even
an offering for Calden. I cannot dictate the nature of a gift, but if my suggestion appeals to you, speak to the Huntmaster.
All right.
I should be off.
Lady keep you.
Anything more here? Nope. Just the beds for sky burrows. Okay, I should be able to make my way back up, talk to the augur. The augur, of course, being someone who divines the future through the flight patterns of birds. I think. Something like that. We'll talk to him and he'll tell us what he does, because what he does might be slightly different in this universe, though their worship of the Sky Maiden makes it feel like having an augur makes a lot of sense. Okay.
So long as their weapons stay sheathed.
You got it. Okay, cool. Lots of places to buy and sell here, which I will take care of that mostly off stream. Whoa, what's up there? Oh my god, there's so many different directions for me to go. Oh, is this another way? This is another way through. This will take me out. Okay. Why is the In-Hushed Whispers music playing? That's ominous.
What did I tell you? Lowlanders from the north.
Why do they dress like that?
Catherine and I quote that all the time because every time you pass these guys, they say that. So, what did I tell you? Lowlanders from the north.
Greetings, stranger.
Why are they dressed like that? There's every time.
Inquisitor, you've need of a hunter, or you're just wandering? Now you lowlanders see many holds, but I'll tell you, there are none finer.
I assume you go hunting yourself.
Of course I do. Who says otherwise?
No one.
All right.
I lead our hunt.
That wasn't an accusation.
My leg aches. One eye can't see in the dark, and I bring more meat than anyone in the hold.
I'll be honest, I don't think either of my eyes see in the dark. Okay, no, we're gonna be polite. We're trying to make friends here.
I apologize. I was just curious.
Suppose you can't help lowlanders' manners.
Do you have any idea where Storvacker has gone?
Our hold animal's a hungry one. She might be after the game in the valley to the west. As the weather's turning, I'd not think she'd roam further.
I spoke to the woman preparing bodies for funeral. She said I might make an offering. For Calden.
How would... as a gift? Sly woman. In that case, I'll accept an offering from the hand that gives it. Tradition says the offering's made to Korth. Only creatures who touch the god's realm will do. I'll mark where some were last spotted.
Okay.
It'd be an unmatched gift, Lowlander. I still pity Calden's son, though, losing his father's name.
Oh. Why?
What do you mean?
Finn failed to complete the rites. That'll see him disowned when the burial's complete. He's fatherless whether you do this or not, Inquisitor.
Oh no, you've you've clipped my attempt at an accent.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna save. I don't...
Inquisitor, I'm honored by your visit. I'm Finn Holden.
New sound redeem. God, I really need to get some sound redeems. I do mean to. I do mean to. I just keep not. One of these days it's gonna happen.
How are you injured?
A storm blew up a few months back. The worst we've seen in a while. I was hoping to secure the fishing boat. Hryngnar nearly fell in. I caught him, but the current caught me. My leg got crushed against the rocks. It hasn't set properly.
As a follower alert is... your follower alert is like, why are they dressed like that? Just roast them.
I know about your father's burial and the offering.
I tried. I dragged myself out of this cursed bed, but the pain... I collapsed. The huntmaster found me and dragged me back. Said we didn't need another dead man.
Hardly seems fair.
I'm told I can make the offering as a gift for the hold. I'll try to do so for your father.
He won't be my father much longer.
But that's sad.
It doesn't matter. Whether or not he's my father, I still love him. I would not see his soul severed from the earth, if it's meant to return. If you can make a gift of the offering, there's no way I could repay you.
No.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
My repayment will be me not being sad about this whole situation. Oh, the naming of Stonebear Hold. It starts with a man, Ivar Jerkson. Driven from their hold by war and misfortune, their Thane dead, Ivar led what remained of his people through the mountains. The winter was harsh. The winds of Hakkon echoed... the winds of Hakkon. I feel like they say it differently, but maybe I just am in the habit of saying Hakkon, so I've edited it in my mind. The winds of Hakkon echoed through the peaks. The beasts fled, and the hunters could find little game. Ivar's people grew weak. They feared themselves cursed. When the blizzard struck, they built a meager fire and huddled for warmth. When the blizzard lasted 3 days, they knew that they would die. On the third night, while Ivar stood watch, he caught sight of a great grey bear through the snow. Though the beast was distant, Ivar could feel its eyes upon him and knew he must follow. Alone, he made his way through wind and snow. The great bear walked ahead of him, always distant but never out of sight. Yummy pecan wind. So close, so close. At last the bear stopped. Ivar came to stand beside the bear and saw before him a sheltered place where his people might be saved. He reached out a hand to his guide, but instead of fur, he found grey stone. So Ivar knelt before the stone and gave thanks to Korth, for he knew the Mountain Father had taken the form of a bear to guide him here. Ivar returned to his people and led them to the sheltered place. Ivar Jerkson became Ivar Snow-favored, and the people swore to honor him as their new Thane. The hold was given the name Stonebear in honor of Ivar's vision, and in this place we have grown strong. From Stories of the Wild South, a collection of tales of the barbarian nations of Ferelden by Lady Susanna Ashwell of Ansburg. Okay, alright, who else do I need to talk to? Okay, there's something up there. Let's go. I think it's a landmark and some sort of quest. Also, just, get even higher. See prettier stuff. Oh, hello. Oh,
so,
you're the...
Come to test
you're... Okay. I was like, did I make up?
The warriors want your measure, Inquisitor. Bring us an offering, and we'll let you fight Hakkon's trial.
Cool.
Stonebear Hold would know if the spirits favor you. So would I.
Do you run this arena?
I do. I'm called Arkan Feltz. I prepare warriors for the gods. Truly,
I drill it into young heads that no one's born knowing how the axe swings or the arrow flies.
What do you mean, prepare your warriors for the gods?
As we train, the gods see us become worthy.
Worthy of what?
A second strength when you most need it. A glimpse that spots a blade at your heart. Warriors must show their will for these gifts, and the will for practice.
Impossible. These people would all be abominations if this were true.
Sometimes interfere when the veil permits. Occasionally for the better.
Our augur's no fool. We keep the bad spirits at bay, or spot them in those who draw them.
Famous last words of the overconfident.
Well, you know, I feel like if they've been doing this for a while, it's probably chill. And they're like in a small like I feel like it's more controllable if they have something go wrong and they end up with a demon possession. It's like, well, I don't know. They're a small group. They can handle it. There's not going to be like a mass turning like in Ferelden in the first game in the Circle Tower. Plus, here's our good spirit right here. Hi, Cole.
What is this trial, exactly?
A battle against our best. Wit and muscle, and steel against steel.
Not
to death, just surrender. In case you're afraid.
You know, I'm just a little, I'm just a squishy little mage. I don't know that I'm so good at, steel against steel.
I didn't want to take a life for just a trial.
Good, but don't hold back. The gods and I can tell.
Okay.
Why do you pray to Hakkon when his fanatics cause you so much trouble?
Hakkon Winter's Breath could be testing us through those fanatics.
Hmm.
He can be a cruel god, Lowlander. He'll favor the victor and no other. Strength to strength. If the Jaws of Hakkon tried to raid us, we'll feed their scraps to the bears.
Can we begin this trial of Hakkon?
We need an offering from you first. To honor Hakkon and the dead.
Cool.
Farewell.
Safe journeys.
Oh, geez. I was like, I have everything I need. I think I just gotta craft it. Ooh. It's more Tale of Hryngnar, Ice Troll. Tremble at the Ice Troll Hryngnar. Guard your gaze against his wrath. Dead to dreams as dwarves below us. Fools and folly block his path. Weapons weeping, Avvar warriors struck to seek their legend mark. Fed not fortune but the lady, folly fallen in the dark. Dead to Hrygnar's fury freezing. Wow, okay.
Every time I think I've seen the ugliest possible Avvar statue, a new one turns up that surpasses my expectations.
Oh, it's not ugly. It's just alarming. I think it's beautifully done. I'm just a little the mouth is I'm a little upset by the mouth. And the fact that he appears to be covering his eyes and screaming. Okay, oh, and then I think that's the lead up to the arena. Okay. I think Dorian's being a little judgy, given that he's from Tevinter. Given that he's from Tevinter and they have some pretty alarming statues themselves. Okay, that's to leave. I don't want to do that yet.
Lowlanders from the north.
Why do they dress like that?
See what I mean? Okay, whoa. Was the augur up here? Is that where he was?
Seems colder than it should.
No. Yes? Yes. No? No, you're the... Okay, the augur was up here. Oh, I'm so turned around. Or am I just going in circles? Yes, there they are. Okay. Or were you an augur, or were you just... Yes, okay.
So, she arrives. Don't throng. Behold,
Yeah.
worthy ones. The woman who blazes like fire, and mends the air.
See, look at all your fun little spirits.
Hello.
Oh, cool.
I don't think.
I am the augur of Stonebear Hold. I greet you, as do our gods and the gods of our ancestors. There.
Oop.
It is done. Now come, be welcome, and hear news of the north.
So, yeah, him having summoned spirits. Cassandra, very alarmed by it. Dorian, not sure if you should be alarmed by it. Cole, hi, friends! I love Cole.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I assume augur is another word for mage.
I mean, kinda.
I am a mage. Yet not all mages are augurs. I give counsel to other mages and the Thane. In turn, an augur takes counsel from the gods and shares it with the Hold. I make their will known to us, and ours to them.
So you're an ambassador to the local spirits?
They protect the Hold.
Frankly, that's cool as hell.
Spirits who've gone bad with rage or gloom. The gods live with us.
What we would call demons.
Ignore their offerings.
Spirits that have gone bad with rage or gloom.
And it weakens us all.
I've heard enough to realize that when you say gods, you mean spirits.
We could not have said that in a more condescending tone.
We don't pray like the lowlanders to a creator they think will weather all the ages.
Do you actually think they're divine beings? Something more than magic?
The spirits watched us even before we came from the north. They shaped themselves into our gods, and we grew to love them. Their secret gift is this, Inquisitor. They reflect us as water does the sky. They show us what we wish to be. That image gives us strength. For that, we thank the gods.
Y'all are cool.
Farewell.
But I'm not actually. I'm going to ask you more questions.
Did you just introduce me to spirits?
The gods of the Hold clamored to see you. I obeyed. For I'm their voice and their augur. And if I didn't show you off, they'd hound me for months.
What did you mean when you said I blaze like a fire?
How do you think you appear to the gods of the Fade? To those beyond
Probably
the veil,
whack.
Your hand burns like the watchman's bonfire.
I bet.
Are you saying every spirit in the Fade knows where I am?
Only those nearby, but thoughts spread quickly among the gods. They tell me strange things. That you muddied time's waters where the cliffs are red, and returned again.
I did do that. I went to the future. It was wild.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
Oh, I have nothing to ask you. I'm sorry. I asked them already. But I like talking to you. You're cool. Goodness. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So looking for Storvacker over there. Looking for... Okay. And then this is main quest stuff over here. Okay, so I'm gonna go maybe into the little basin here. I think there's other side quests down there. I don't remember what they take to... I might kind of ignore them and only do them if I happen across the stuff I need for them. Whee! And then just to do them properly off stream. Where is... Aha! Blood-stained shrine. We took steps to avoid the Hakkonites and stayed out of their way for the most part. It would have gone uneventfully had Price's inexperience not caused him to leave visible prints in the dirt. The Jaws of Hakkon used them to track us, and even Falker cannot throw them off the trail. Persistent bastards. We ended hiding amidst the moldy corpses and sun-bleached bones that litter the ground near a strange shrine. It was carved of stone and capped with what looked to be a dragon skull. Thankfully, when the Hakkonites traced us to the shrine, the sight of it made them stop short. They whispered amongst themselves, and their leader seemed to make a small bow of obeisance to skull. They then abandoned the chase. We still don't know what it was about. What it was about that shrine that made the Hakkonites balk. Perhaps we don't want to know. From a port sent to Scout Harding.
Over there. We must do something.
Must we? Must we, Cassandra? Oh, yes. Yes, we must. Don't kill her! Hey girl, you good? Can I talk to you? It's Colette!
Inquisitor. Still finding it difficult to breathe, but I'm not strewn across the landscape, so thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm Colette, Professor Kenric's research assistant.
His name is
I was
Kenric.
hoping to conduct a survey of a Tevinter ruin in the hills. I may not have chosen the best route.
You're Kenric's research assistant, so that makes you a student at the University of Orlais.
It does? Why?
I don't know. Just because I assumed everyone there was racist.
Orlesian institutions aren't always accepting of elves.
We can't all run Inquisitions, but I imagine you've caught whispers behind your back, too. The university accepts those worthy of admission, though elven students are few.
How do you find it there?
It's not easy, but this is what I want. And I like working for Professor Kenric. Elven research students, where publications concerned, their work's often deemed not substantial enough for formal credit. But Kenric cares about people who want to learn. If our research finds an audience, I know my name will be included.
What were you hoping to find at the ruin?
The Tevinter's time here was brief, but their architecture endured, offering shelter, forming landmarks. Ancient Avvar would have encountered these structures, which certainly predate Inquisitor Ameridan. Evaluating the ruins could offer insight into the region's history, once I can get set up.
You're still going there?
I've read everything we have on Ameridan, and studied up on new excavation techniques. I won't waste this opportunity. If you've a map, I can show you my destination, if you would be interested in the findings.
Stay safe.
I will.
Okay. Yes, let's set you as active. Go do that one. Yeah, because I mean, this area is very pretty, but like there's these lights in the shrine are their own little side quest, if I recall correctly. So there's something you gotta do with them. I don't remember what though. I might do it off stream. We'll do it at some point. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, sure. I haven't had elf fruit in a while. Oh. Horrendous. It's just, it's like they swallow the word low, and it feels nice to say. Gotta get that big guy. Where? They sounded far away when they said it. So I'm like, am I about to get ambushed by somebody else? Ooh, you're tough. I don't know that this is gonna work on you. It did not. Is it because he had guard up, or is he always immune to that? Ah, see, he's somebody whose guard replenishes fully instead of just over what health he has left. You're exactly the kind of enemy I was talking about. you... Okay, good. I was gonna be like, if you get your guard up full again when I'm that close to killing ya. Oh, did we get him? I think we got him. Okay. Great work. Great work, everybody. Oh, I see. I gotta kill this guy. What's your deal? Oh, you're kind of high level, I'll be honest. Let's get myself in a good position. Being all invisible and stuff. Oh, I was really hoping I would keep him in one place. Did not work. Did not work. Cole, you look in rough shape. Looking in rough shape, buddy. How was ice on this guy? Are you an ice fella? Oh, I have to kill 3 of them? Or at least 3 fade-touched creatures? This place has weird spookiness to it, so probably there's a few fade-touched creatures down here. It's like, can I make this work on you? No, it's not. It's not working. It's not. Okay, I don't think he's immune to ice or anything. We're doing okay. We're doing just fine. I was a little worried when I saw that level, but we're doing just fine. We gotta pick away at him a little bit, but... Ooh! Who did a move that made it go in slow motion for a second? That was fun.
One of the animals the Huntmaster described.
Fascinating. I suspect it came into contact with the Fae.
Oh my, look at these bodies. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh my. They're quite big.
Shield catches the blow, blade comes down, shiver through the hilt as it cuts, another bandit falls. A good strike. Lucius would have been proud. The bandit's eyes meet mine as he falls, so afraid. Such a waste.
Please leave my mind, Cole.
You don't need to feel bad.
I do not feel bad. The bandits needed to die.
No, not that. You feel bad for being proud of it. You couldn't help the bandits. Some people have to die. Being happy for your skill doesn't make you cruel.
Thank you. I suppose.
You mean well, Cole, but you gotta stop reading people's minds out loud in front of other people. That could have been a private conversation with you and Cassandra. But secretly, I like to hear all the juicy gossip. So keep doing it. Yeah, so pretty. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's research stuff. Okay. Oh, over here by our main camp. And then over here by this camp. Okay, so they're quite far apart. So let's get this stuff. Oh, who's whispering? Ah.
Someone's used these bones in a spell. Were the Jaws of Hakkon casting a ward?
It could be blood magic. Let's look for any more skulls.
Yes, okay. That's Oh, well, I will do that off stream. I vaguely recall this quest taking me a while before, but I think it's because there's not really a way to mark.
Following a scent. Something good, fresh, a treat. Then trapped, nets and clubs and pain. She's nearby. Caged, cramped, can't get free. We need to help her.
We will, Gold. Don't you worry. Hmm? Hello. Why are you in a cage? Why did you guys go in the cage? Ah, where did my mouse go? Okay. Actually, I want to take care of this archer first, because... you're level 22 too. And I'm the only one in my group who's level 22. Everyone else is level 21. Okay, buddy, your turn. Your turn. Ooh, if I let you out, will you help me? Or will you just go home? You can just go home if you want. You don't have to help me. Yeah! Yeah! Get him! Yeah! Good bear! Hi, buddy. Aw. Oh. Hello. Don't hurt the bear. I'll be so mad. Maybe I should have left you in the cage until the fight was done. Oop, oop, oop. Yes, keep your back. It's deflecting all of my magic. Keep your back to me. You're making it hard to kill you. And I'm taking it personally. Okay, okay. Now are we good? What's over here? What's over here? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Cole, I need you to pick some locks for me. Ooh, see, now some Hinterlands music. I mean, it's a DLC. They gotta reuse some music. Actually, I don't remember Jaws of Hakkon has its own music. The Descent definitely does. Trespasser definitely does. I don't think Jaws of Hakkon does. Oh, belt of grenades, eh? Ooh, Mysteries of the Frostback Basin, a voluminous pile of notes and observations, half diary and half research notes. These parchments have no clear order, if they ever did. At the top, someone has written observations of the mysteries of the Frostback Basin and their hidden connection to great secrets buried by the ages. Secret prisoners of Tevinter. Long ago, this would have been under the water, until the Tevinter drained much of swamp Coldstotten to build this prison. Why make a jail so remote? For prisoners they wish to hide. Tevinter has made war on Orlais many times, but I now believe there is also a secret war between them that the common people are not allowed to see. This prison is a remainder of this secret war that continues in our time. I speak of Orlais' attempts to rouse the snake kings of the earth against Tevinter's alliance with the Moon Men. Oh! Okay, this is explained in Sir Ix pamphlets, of which I have read many, which explain things such as why the snake appears in Tevinter drawings and how the Snake Kings came to exist. In brackets, crystals. Did Moonmen have their Tevinter allies keep the reptilian ones here so they could interrogate them at their leisure? None can say, but I will say yes, and that would fit my theories. I was so ready for some lore and instead I found a conspiracy theory? Someone has sketched landmarks on the back of one of the papers. A crumbling Tevinter well standing in a shallow marsh, an island in the middle of a river, something that looks like a Tevinter prison, and a small Tevinter outpost with a terrace on one side and a metal sculpture in the courtyard. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, we're going to have an ad soon, so this is maybe a good time for me to take a break. And I do need to pee. Oh, I'll just finish up looting all this stuff. And then we'll take a quick break. I'll just run an ad and pee and come back. I assume, yes, that this needs some unlocking. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Was that... Oh, damn, that's so much better than what I have. Hey, Dorian, do you want my old staff? Oh, no, Dorian's staff is actually great. Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to take a break. So I will see you all shortly. And we're going to dive right back into it. Oh, there's a rift? Where's there a rift? Do you want to help out with the rift? Oh, it's back here. Oh, what's this? Oh, this must be on top somewhere. Okay, anyway, we're gonna walk you back to... Oh, but everybody's gonna follow me, right? You're not gonna be confused because I'm invisible. Oh, he's a bit slow, this bear. He's a bit... She's just trundling along. Oh, hello. Who's this one just standing there? Are you a glitch or are you just... The sacrifice? Y'all were gonna kill Storvacker? What the fuck? Oh, where's Cole? Cole, what happened? What happened, buddy? Hey. Hey, buddy. Where are you at? What happened? Oh, there. That looks like a body. Okay. Okay. Ah! Ah! Alright. It's like he doesn't even have a big shield. He just... Ah! Where did you come from? Hello. Standing in the fire. What's your deal, ma'am? Oh, you guys, I'm right here. I forget what I have that makes me turn invisible when I'm not in combat or when I'm not actively fighting stuff. Because I wish it would turn me back to visible when I'm not when I'm not like when we're in just walking around mode, because that, or I wish my buddies could. Oh, what's this? Who had no problems following me. That's what I wish. Storvacker, where'd you go?
I'm shocked I've never seen this plant before. It's so melodramatic, half the Magisterium should be growing it.
I mean, it's very lovely. Whatever it is. There you are. Hey, buddy. I guess I could take you the whole, like, this way. How do I get out of here? Honestly, I don't know. I jumped down a bunch of waterfalls. I maybe can't get back up in a normal way. Oh. Uh-oh. Hello. And hello! I'm gonna take the mage down first. As a mage myself, I know you are both squishy and dangerous. Ah! Why don't I get that cool teleportation power? The closest I have is my Fade Step ice power thing. Which is cool. I do like it. Alright. Did I lose Storvacker again? Where are you, buddy? Buddy. Will you just go home on your own? It's like the one hall I had to lead through. Maybe I'll just hope. Maybe I'll just hope for the best. Yeah, it's like, this seems like a way out. Look at this light. But no. No. How do I get out? Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna fall down. I'm stuck in this basin forever. Uh-oh. 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 No wonder Storvacker can't follow me. Oh, I hear someone muttering again. Follow the water? The water has to be coming from up. Is this the same way I came, though? Because if it's the same way I came... Well, maybe. Maybe I can... climb up the waterfalls I jumped down. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. That water was getting deep. I was worried I was about to drown. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, okay. Oh. Yes, okay, this is where we found the one fade-touched creature. Man, the spines on that tree thing. Or giant vine or whatever it is. Wild. Okay, oh, we're so close. The light's changing. We're so close. Excuse me? Excuse me?
Your elbow made him smile.
What?
Who are you talking about?
The blacksmith's apprentice. He repaired the armor. He was too shy to ask you if you were satisfied. He saw you smile as you tested the joint. It made him happy.
It was fine work. I will remember to thank him when we are back at Skyhook.
My elbows don't make anyone smile.
No. I mean, that's all right, Cole. Nope. I don't want to fight. Ignore it. Ignore it, everybody. Let's just keep going. I want to get back to the hold with the bear. Maybe I should check the journal, actually. Oh boy, look at all these. Look at all these quests we unlocked. My God. Okay. Okay, I just have to tell her that he's free, so I probably didn't have to lead him anywhere, which is good because I didn't see him. Okay. In which case, let's... Oh, what's this? What's this question mark? I'm gonna go look at that. Probably something like... Oh, of course. It's an ocularum. Naturally. Someday it'll take us to the place where the shards are meant to be used. Just a warning that the ocularums are always jittery. This isn't the stream. It is the game. Ooh. Okay, that's all of them. Wow, what a lovely view. Okay, cool. Oh, and then those are the shards. Okay. Again, I will worry about collecting those off stream. Was there a shard? No. Okay, that's yeah. Okay. Father's name is there. Oh, I know. Okay, Jaws of Hakkon are there. Colette's thing is there. And then father's name there. Okay, so I feel like a father's name is going to be ongoing. So I could just go back now, but let's go do the boat thing. And then we'll go back to Stonebear Hold, and then we'll see where we're at time-wise, because we might call it there.
His face went as red as a sunburnt nug.
Nugs don't sunburn, you fool.
If they did, Arvid would have looked just like one.
I don't doubt that.
I'm standing right here. Yeah?
Thane Sun-Hair gave me guest welcome at Stonebear Hold.
Aye, she sent word.
Ah, good.
As a guest, then, may I please borrow your boat?
We would be poor hosts to refuse. The boat is yours. I hope you come back alive.
Thanks, me too. Wait, what's the exclamation point over here? Oh, hello.
Runa should be here. Where did she get to?
Oh, someone's missing you want me to look for.
My cousin Runa. She's off north climbing the hills instead of helping with the catch again.
Okay.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
We'll keep an eye out for her. Whee! To the island! Okay. Okay, 1 second. Sorry about that. Just want to turn the game. Let me know if it gets too loud after I've done that.
They watched the dead and dying, pressing close, clustered to hear, and forgot how to go back.
Oh. See, taking Cole is a good idea. He's got opinions on the spirits here. Opinions and insight. Sorry, that's so I turned up the volume because I feel like the cutscenes seem loud enough, but just like some of the ambient dialogue did not seem like it was.
No, without.
The ambient dialogue seemed a bit quiet for you all. So I thought to do something about that. Though if we end up in a cutscene, that might be... Oh my! That might be a bit much. We'll find out. Okay, let's... Oh. I meant to read this before I looted, just in case, but okay. Ballad of the Murderer's Gold. In darkest of winter, from foulest to vinter, we fled with a lifetime of wealth in the hold. The ship's hull was breaching, with no hope of reaching a shore for to live with our murderer's gold. But then came the island, the safety of dryland. We struggled to shore to recover our breath, but spirits surrounded us, all had us hounded, and charged us with carrying coin brought with death. The captain, they shouted, had cruelly clouded a servant who died at the treasury door. He soon grew no older, but slipped on a boulder and shattered his skull and was wealthy no more. The first mate had wrangled, escaped, and had strangled the kindly old guard, for he raised an alarm. He slipped in the rigging while through the wreck digging, and choked to death, cursing that he had done harm. The lady was bathing, her last look was scathing, as I held her down for the key she did hold. If my fate be drowning, let spirits be frowning, I'll sit on dry land with my murderer's gold. Wow. Is it bad that I'm taking this? Is this gold cursed? Am I? Yes, it is cursed, and I must fight these demons. Hold on, just let me... We're in it now, I might as well take it all. Oh no, what level are they? They have red skulls. Oh no! Oh, they're level 30! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Guys, maybe taking the cursed murderer's gold was a bad idea. I don't want to speak too soon, but... Oh! Abort! Well, I used my focus power up in hopes of... And that did kill 2 of them, so... Hopefully I don't need that power again anytime soon. But there's still 1 left. And it's not going down easy, is it? Oh god, who's already dead? I'll just take its body. Too late! I could try and run away from this fight, but sometimes they follow. Okay, I almost have my... Ooh, you know what? I can take a health potion. That's fine. Okay, you know what? We're making progress. We're doing fine. If we had to fight 3 of these all at once, I don't think we could have done it. That was absolutely the time to use the focus ability. I no longer regret having not used it on the giant, because I do not think it would have been fully recharged yet. Oh boy, okay. It's okay, you can take cursed gold as long as you can kill the demons that come after you immediately. Oh. In my defense, I'd already looted one of the gold by accident before even reading the poem. Where's that landmark? How do I get up there? I don't think I can come back to this island, so I do have to clear it all. Maybe I can. I don't think I can. Or are you lower? Oh no, you're off this level. Okay. Okay. There's clearly some fade shit going on over here. So that should be fun. Whee! Ooh, more tale of Hryngnar, ice troll. Came the giant's water wading here to hunt and harrow home. Avvar fear the shapes and shoreline, forced to flee when giants roam. Hryngnar, ice troll, sees his brothers, calls the winter... Hryngnar, ice troll, sees his brothers, calls the winter winds to shore. Giants frozen, forged in frostbite, threaten Avvar homes no more. Fears of giant battle easing. Wasn't that fun? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Ah, my ankles. Oh, that's just... Oh, it's more... Man, we're just lousy with Philandris these days. I had a quest where I had to leave some at a shrine. And yes, my hand's lighting up. We're near some... Oh, I can open it. Well, let's explore before we open the Fade Rift. You gotta open it to close it. It's a whole thing, because it's not like actually open. It's just like a scar right now, and so you gotta like open it, fight a few demons, close it, weaken it by fighting a few demons. Okay, there's clearly nothing over here. I'm just... Is the whispering from the rift? It must be. It must be. Okay. Thanks for the clip, more talk. Again, cool, calm, collected. No sweat. Focused. Ice cold. I got a little jump scared by my own hand there. Okay, let's do this.
To deal with the rift. This area will not be stable until it is gone.
Telana slept. I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone. Telana wanted to reach Ameridan again.
Ooh, is this the unnamed lover?
But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died. I tried to stay, but only pieces came through. You opened the sky for the rest of me.
Oh yeah, Cole would be the one to ask about this. Level 30? Yeah. We're level 22. The rest of our companions are level 21. And like, for comparison, the giant that gave us so much trouble was level 21 while we were level 21 and everybody else was level 20. Maybe I had that wrong. Maybe he was level 20. Anyway, the point is huge level disparity.
Cole, can you help make sense of this?
It hurts. She hurt. The Wraiths knew only the pain, but she knew why. Daring, dreaming into darkness for Ameridan.
Ameridan? Yes. Inquisitor. Beloved. She came with Ameridan to hunt the dragon.
The dragon?
Huge. Power like none had seen. It came from the mountains with the Avvar. Towns fell, all dead. One last favor for Emperor Draken. Slay the Avvar dragon. Save Orlais.
Interesting. Anyway, where is this? There's Cole. That's who was talking. Talking to the spirit.
This wasn't just a hunt. Inquisitor Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Draken.
Yes. A secret. Drawn by the dragon. Telana. I didn't want to, but where Ameridan goes, I go. They fought at the shore. Spirits and magic. Cold. So cold. How I found her. How she found us. They rested here. Then up the river. Metal spires. A way to stop the dragon. Then Telana returned here, alone, to wait for him. Forever waiting. Dreaming, then dead.
Well, that's sad. Wow, the harsh.
We'll find Ameridan. You don't have to wait here anymore.
You did what she wanted you to. You can let go of her now.
Thank you. It was hard. She went a long time ago. I stayed because she asked. Her things are there. She wanted them found.
Oh. 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 Ancient document protected in a scroll case. Whosoever reads this message, let it be known that the bearer, Inquisitor Ameridan, commander of the Seekers of Truth, travels to the Frostback Basin on the official request of His Divine Majesty Cordelis Draken, Emperor of Orlais, upon business vital to... Drakon? I think it's Drakon. Emperor of Orlais, upon business vital to the safety and security of this most holy empire, and that he, and those who travel with him, are to be afforded every service, rendered every assistance, and extended every courtesy in their efforts to protect Orlesian lives from threats both magical and mundane. Make her watch over him. Cordelis Drakon the First. Ooh, ow. Ooh, she hurt my hand.
Everything all right down there?
New ability! New ability! Cool. Aegis of the Rift. The Inquisitor has gained a new ability. Use this ability to turn the veil itself into magic shield that deflects enemy projectiles. It can be upgraded in the Inquisitor ability tree. Cool. I don't have room for it. Oh no, I like all my powers! Which will I replace it with? Because it is an extremely useful one. Unfallen Shack. Many explorers in ancient ruins report finding homes, furniture, or even tools that look a few years old at most. Before the more learned studies of spirits and the fade made available by the circles, scholars often assumed that such structures must be new contamination of an older site, leading to much misinformation and misunderstanding regarding the movement of various peoples in ancient Tevinter and even earlier. Our brothers and sisters in the circles of Magi have given us a more likely answer. In areas where the veil is thin, spirits engrossed by a particular event may endeavor to preserve the feeling of the area by preserving, in their own imperfect way, some or all of the area itself. The hut of a legendary apostate may appear to have been abandoned for a few decades, with crumbling walls and dust, when it is in fact from a previous age or even older. Spirits scratching at the edges of the veil have scared away the vermin that would have chewed through the beams, and the plants whose snaking tendrils would have reclaimed the stones for the forest. It is the recommendation of the committee that all university-sanctioned historical expeditions include a mage for consultation upon such matters. Only in this way can we avoid the embarrassing missteps of our forebears and bring Orlais the true knowledge it deserves. A letter from the University of Orlais Historical Committee to Empress Celine asking for support. Request tabled after the start of the Mage Rebellion. Well, hopefully that request is good now. Oh no, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well. Time for murder!
Kill the Inquisitor! Step to her hold for Hakkon's glory!
Alright. Wow! Oh god, right in the chest. Oh, ah! Joke's on you! I upgraded the ability, so if I got resurrected right away, or got killed within that, close of a resurrection, that I'd be fine. But then joke's on me, they killed me again, like, immediately. Where is my body? Cooley's in trouble. We're all in trouble, to be honest. Okay. No. No barriers for you. Yeah! Okay, so it just happens quickly now and hurts them. That was maybe the wrong choice. I mean, I guess that does bring them close enough together to... Oh, no. Oh. What do I have that's allowing me to resurrect like that? Because that time, like, Dorian was down. Am I wearing something that triggers that sometimes? I don't remember what I'm wearing anymore. That is the problem with only playing once a week and then going on hiatus. I don't remember what my equipment does. Anyway, I appreciate it. Alright. We did it. We did it, everybody. We're fine. It all worked out. Alright. Back to the hold.
Curiosity before I do. Oh, by the lady, I'll weep at the burial.
Well, aren't you guys fun?
You lived. Thank you for bringing the boat back.
Barely. Okay.
I should be going.
Unwell.
Oh, that's along the way. Let's just find our buddy, and hopefully we won't run into everything, run into anything bad, because everyone looks kind of rushed. God, I can't talk today. Rough, not rushed. I just hurt myself jumping off that building because I have no patience. And I cannot spare the health right now. We only have 2 health potions left. The fact that
there must be something here.
This makes me feel like I'm gonna find a body and not a person. Ooh, that's cool. Maybe, hey, let's be optimistic. Maybe I'll find evidence of what they were doing that'll lead me somewhere else. Uh-oh.
There's a lot of loose stone here, and an Avvar axe.
They left it here to mark a trail, perhaps.
The woman at the beach said her cousin Runa went climbing. Maybe this is where she began.
Okay, see, there. I should have been optimistic. She's probably fine. Okay. I will leave that for later, though, because it is no longer along the way. The follow-up is not along the way.
Goat-kissing, blood-drinking, Hakkonite chicken crap.
I know.
Thank you, Inquisitor. Storvacker has returned. My hunters saw what you and she did to the Hakkonites who held her. Entrapping Storvacker, the Jaws of Hakkon broke their peace oath with Stonebear.
They broke it first.
Our blades are yours.
Ideal situation.
I assume your bear is all right after whatever they were going to do to her.
She is fine. As for what they were going to do...
Sacrifice.
My hunters brought items back from where they held Storvacker. I know what they intended. It is not something you will like. Something few Avvar would tell Lowlanders.
Oh.
But you must hear it. The Jaws of Hakkon sought to bind their god in mortal form and bring war to the Lowlands.
They wanted to send a god to destroy us.
We've had just about enough of that.
God who
yeah, exactly.
You are right to worry. This battle is not yet won. Though you have given them pause, they will try again. Ages ago, the old Jaws of Hakkon did the same. They brought their god to life to destroy the Lowlands. Their foolishness lost Hakkon to all Avvar. Now they would free him and begin again.
What did you mean when you said that their foolishness lost Hakkon to all Avvar?
When they bound Hakkon to mortal form, he became blood of this world. He could hear no prayers, nor speak to the augurs. All he could do was kill. Then he vanished instead of dying, as though rendered mute, lost for ages. If they sought to free him from mortal form, I could understand. Making him attack the lowlands is a fool's work.
I feel like there's a lot of cool details that I had forgotten, so this is fun. This is it's like I'm enjoying relearning all of the lore I've forgotten about the Avvar.
The Avvar wouldn't like the idea of war with the lowlands.
Is that what your skalds say? It does us no harm to be feared. If our land is threatened, we will happily fight. And a raid here and there keeps both sides sharp. But we have no need of your lowlands. Not when our goats are fat and our fish are plenty. And not when the sky is torn with demons. Only a fool fights in a burning boat.
What would happen if the Jaws of Hakkon succeeded in their plan?
Hakkon would come to the lowlands in the form of a great beast. The Hakkonites would join him, their numbers swelled by foolish young warriors dreaming of honor names. Even if war were needed, it should not be like that. With gods wreaking havoc in blood-soaked fields. The gods should stay where they belong.
You said that the Jaws of Hakkon first tried binding their god in mortal form hundreds of years ago.
What of it?
In our search for Inquisitor Ameridan, we learned that he came here to fight a great dragon 800 years ago. A dragon that came from the mountains with Avvar warriors to attack the lowlands.
Your last Inquisitor must have fought well to stop Hakkon himself.
You're not bothered by the idea that our Inquisitor killed your god?
He didn't kill him. That would have been easier. Whatever fight your Inquisitor finished, the Jaws of Hakkon started. I find no fault with a warrior defending his people.
Good, because I want us to be cool.
Do the Avvar gods take mortal form on a regular basis?
No. The gods belong in the land of dreams. Whether it is their wish or some augurs that brings them here, battle tears will be shed. The skalds say the Lady of the Skies took mortal form when Tyrda Brightaxe first led the Avvar to the mountains. They say many things about Brightaxe and the Lady.
Based on what we know, what must we do to stop the Jaws of Hakkon?
Their hold is an old lowlander fortress. It is shielded by a great wall of ice. Magic even the Hakkonites do not know. Unravel its magic, and we will scatter their bones so the Lady never finds them.
We still need a way to melt the wall of ice around the Hakkonites' fortress. Do you have any ideas?
No. It is lowlander magic and nothing to do with us. Our spirit talkers are useless as battle goats. The Hakkonites must have found the magic in the old fortress.
They're not calling lightning like I am.
Perhaps they will know more.
Okay. Wait, did I ask this?
We still need a way to melt the wall of ice around the Hakkonites' fortress.
No. The Hakkonites speak to your people. Perhaps they will know more.
I will speak with you later.
Walk with the Lady's blessing.
Cool. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna leave it there. I'll go back to, I think, yes, our research outpost will be the next follow-up to that. So we'll start over here next time. I'll maybe leave myself where I am to do some side quests. I'll try to resolve them on stream. So like go talk to the person, like once I found this cousin Runa, I'll like try to save talking to letting her buddy know, her cousin know what's up with her. Same with killing the Fade Touch stuff. I can do that off stream, but and this fighting the Jaws of Hakkon, I'll do off stream. Getting all our camps, I'll do off stream. Yeah, I'll try to leave like the final stages of each one. I don't remember what constitutes the final stages for all of them, so I might mess up some of them, but in that case I'll just recap anything that we started on stream. But yeah, a lot of this is side quest stuff that I can do off stream. We'll start next stream with checking in with our crew and figuring out how to get into the Jaws of Hakkon's fortress, and hopefully do that and have that all happen in one stream next time, and maybe even do the final boss battle. It'd be cool if we could get this done in 2 streams, because yeah, it's a big area, so I'll be pleased if we get it done in 2 streams. Same with the Descent, which I think I will do shortly after. I'll maybe check in on what other side quests I have to do in the main plot, but I want to do the Descent next as the next big thing we do, and then we'll get back into the main storyline with what pride hath wrought. Is that the next? What pride had wrought? No hath. I was being overly dramatic. Yeah, so that's the next main quest we do. And I don't remember if there's a part of me that was like, oh, I could do the Descent after that, but I don't know if that's true. This might lead right into the final mission. And even if it doesn't make you go into the final mission, it might be a case of like, we'll want to keep that momentum going. Cool. Yeah, because we got... Oh yeah, I'll do some dragon stuff off stream, so that'll be these 2. I will slay some dragons. I said off stream. I'm going to have my special dragon slaying stream. That's nothing. This I will do on stream at some point, or at least the beginning of it. This is what we've been collecting the shards for, is to like open up. And I think we probably have enough shards actually at this point, because we've collected like all of them. We've been very thorough in our exploring, and I don't think you need every shard in the whole game. But yeah, there's like a little, you can use the shards to get into a special area over there. That's nothing. Oh, I'd forgotten this. This is, maybe I'll have a mini stream at some point where I do Forbidden Oasis and this in the same one, because they're smaller areas that are completely side content. There's like no story stuff there, but they're cool looking locations. So maybe I'll do those as like bonus streams the same way I do the dragon hunting as bonus streams. That's nothing. What are you? Have I not killed Carroll? I thought I did. I could have sworn I did this. Forbidden Oasis does sound like a euphemism. I could have sworn I did this. I could have sworn I did this on stream, even. But maybe I just did the penultimate thing leading up to this. The Lion's Pavilion, though. I could have sworn I went there. Did I reload a save or something that caused that to happen? No, because like the Freeman of the Dales, not the Freeman of the Dales, the guys who were fighting the Freeman of the Dales. Oh no, I forget his name. They moved locations. Maybe I haven't done it. Maybe I just did the penultimate fight. The Farmer in the Dales. The Dario, the Farmer in the Dales. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's a nothing. This is the next DLC I want to do. And then that's the main quest. Okay, so that leaves us just the rest of Jaws of Hakkon, the rest of the Descent. I guess I should do this. I'm so curious. I might run into it off stream just to see if it's like, I could have sworn I did it. And if it's not, if I just did, because maybe what I did was penultimate. I guess I should rewatch the stream it happened in maybe, because maybe it was a case of, what I'm imagining is that I found a note being like, and this is the body of Carroll who is dead. And instead it was actually, in the moment, it was actually like, we're all under Carroll and we're all answering to him anyway. Good thing he's not here. So that maybe that's it. Maybe there's a, yeah. God, I might just pop over. Yeah. Okay, cool. No, I think we're set up quite well to do just the DLC and then head into the final 2 missions of the game. Let me do a proper save before I start gallivanting around. Looking for missions that I've apparently not done. Where is the Emerald Graves? There they are. Oh, a requisition officer, huh? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I think this is... No, okay, that's a different area. So maybe... Yeah, there's a dragon up here. Where is this? Or was it in the Lion's Pavilion? Are you a glitch that just says that I haven't completed it? Or are you truly Argon's Lodge? Yeah, because that's where our allies are now. They used to be hiding in this little gorge thing. Oh, have I done all this dragons? Oh, this question mark? Maybe that's it? Maybe it's this question mark. Not me getting distracted by a whole other quest at the very end of this, because I could have sworn I did it. But if that's what that is, then I definitely didn't do it. I haven't gone to the other area. I must not have done it, because the other area that I thought was a Lion's Pavilion is not a Lion's Pavilion. Yeah, there it is. Okay, okay. Well, we're just gonna real quick clean that up. Here we are in the Emerald Graves. Here you can see, you can get a little taste of a different location. I actually don't think I streamed that much of the Emerald Graves. I didn't spend that much time here. I killed so many giants. There's so many giants in the Emerald Graves. Enemies? Looks like some enemies. Hi, everyone. Hi, you know, I am thinking now that I just found letters about Carroll at the other place, and that's what will have led me here. And it's all making sense now. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. Was I about to go down again? I'm too squishy. Gotta do something about it. I am a mage. I guess it's my job to be squishy. Oh, these... Oh, no, not one of you. No, I don't want to be close to... Oh, I don't want to be close. Ah, stop following me! Oh, Dorian sounded quite distressed about me going down there. Let me, while I'm invisible, just run away somewhere else. Maybe like here. Ooh. We'll just get rid of this. Oh, you're Carroll. Oh, Carroll, you look terrible. Oh, you've been properly taken over, huh? He was a very minor character, if I'm thinking of the right name. He was a very minor character in Dragon Age 2. He was one of the named Templars. Well, there we go. There we go. We did it. Alright, so we just, you know, for funsies, cleaned up a little quest here that I should have done at the end of my Emerald Grave stream 100 years ago. Oh, because this is the area... Okay, there's some sort of puzzle here where there's like an order you light these in, but we're not going to worry about that. We're going to head right back like we never left. Hold on, let me talk to the requisitions officer who... I think they just...
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
Sure.
What is it? This may be worthwhile.
Yeah. Oh, sure, sure. Okay, I have a few requisitions I can probably fill. I would like to do this one first, though. Offering for the arena, because that's maybe something fun we can do. Maybe part of our dragon killing one. I don't really care about the geological survey anymore. I'll do the poison one. Okay. Okay. And like we never left, we're going back to here. You know what? I'm going to go to this camp because it's closest to... Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe this is the closest to where we left off is closest to where. Because I can't quite tell where that quest marker is, but it might be along the, or outside the path, the alternate path into the Stone Bear Hold, rather than in the actual basin. Oh! You guys dropped in from the sky. Well, that's lovely. Okay, well, we're gonna just save over this one, because that's all we did. Oh, everybody can level up. That's great. We'll do that off stream. Yeah, that'll be nice and fun. And there we go. Okay. So, you know, we had some technical difficulties to start, but we got there. And you know what? I think it was a pretty productive stream. We got through a good chunk, I feel like, of Jaws of Hakkon. I mean, obviously, a lot of side quests left, but I feel like we're maybe a little more than a third of the way through. I feel like the section where we actually go to the Jaws of Hakkon is reasonably long. And then I think the final fight I'm counting as its own third. But it's like, I guess it doesn't technically take a long time. It's just a big fight. So if I die a lot, it'll take a long time. Yeah. There's just like 3 main beats. There's this like first beat where you're getting to know the friendly Avvar, and then the second beat is like figuring out what actually happened to Ameridan, and then the third beat is the big final boss, which big fight indeed. And I remember being a cool like location. The fight arena, I say quote unquote, it's not like an actual arena, but like the setting, I suppose, where the final fight is a good time. So yeah, that's Jaws of Hakkon. We'll continue with it next week. I might aim for sneaking in my dragon slaying stream to be like Tuesday morning, maybe. I'll do Monday morning. I'm going to do Witness. We might finish it. That's, I think, maybe ambitious, but possible we could finish the Witness on Monday. But if not, I feel like we have like 2 streams left for the Witness. And then Tuesday morning, potentially, we'll see how I'm feeling. Tuesday morning, potentially Dragon Slaying stream, and then next Thursday, the continuation of Jaws of Hakkon. You are very welcome for the stream and company. Thank you for the company. Always fun. I feel like I did not remember. I remembered a lot. I remembered that I really liked the Avvar's leader, that she was cool. I remembered the bear quest. I remember what we had to go rescue the bear. I forgot that they had captured her because she was going to be a sacrifice. But yeah, and then I remembered visual memory. I remember like the locations and the cool looking locations and stuff. It must be like rewatching a movie you enjoy. That is actually pretty similar. Yeah. Especially like a movie you haven't watched in a while, because it's interesting. I played this game through a couple times, but this DLC did come out later. So it's not attached to my memory of playing through the game for the first time, which is like, I feel like my strongest memories of this game are my first playthrough and maybe my second playthrough as well. So I feel like part of why I don't remember it as well is because it doesn't have that same like connection to it. The Descent is the other DLC, and I'm sure there's a lot of, similar to this, a lot of details that I'm forgetting about that, but there's like a huge lore reveal, like our understanding of the world of Dragon Age lore reveal that has been hinted at in the main campaign, but like not properly explored. In fact, last week we had the biggest reveal that it pertains to. so far. But yeah, so there's a huge lore reveal. So that was really sticking in my memory. And again, visually, the Descent has some very, very cool design. Like it takes place all underground with like lyrium veins everywhere, which in this world, lyrium veins like glow. So it's very cool looking. And it also had a very difficult, a cool but an unusual but very difficult boss battle. So yeah, we'll see if I remember the strategy to not get absolutely fucked in that fight, because I remember it being very difficult. And then fun glowy veins indeed. They just look very cool. It's like they're blue, so there's just like glowy blue underground. Yeah, very like akin to bioluminescent stuff. Yeah. And then finally, the last DLC technically is Trespasser, but Trespasser feels like a mini expansion more than a DLC, and it's the only one that takes like that is self-contained. Like it's not like with Jaws of Hakkon and with the Descent. Actually, I don't remember if you can just leave the Descent, but for both of those, their locations and like kind of intertwined with the main campaign, whereas Trespasser takes place 2 years after the main campaign finishes. So you kind of have to do it. It's almost like a mini sequel. And it's definitely the longest of the 3 DLC. It's not quite as long as like a proper expansion, but it certainly feels a little more like an expansion than or a mini sequel than a DLC. And that one I remember a lot of because it continues the main storyline and frankly is the proper finale to this game. The actual finale that happened with the release of this game is kind of an anticlimax. Not to spoil anything too specific, but I do feel like this game does a lot of good, has a lot of good really climactic moments and like a lot of great missions and set pieces, and so it's a little bit unfortunate that the final mission and like final battle are kind of like meh. Especially because I think it does a good job in like the first third or so of the game of like you really feeling the stakes of every mission. 2 of my favorite missions in the whole series happen in the first third of this game. But yeah, so then Trespasser is awesome and it feels like a proper finale to the game. So unfortunate that it happened in like a DLC, but great that it happened eventually. Anyway, I'm getting distracted talking about it. It's, I'll have more to say as the game goes along. But I love me some Dragon Age. I do love me some Dragon Age. Let's do my sign out. Let's remember how I say goodbye. If you want to watch my VODs, if you want to catch up on other Dragon Age games, of me playing the other Dragon Age games or playing spooky games or all kinds of fun stuff like that, I do have a YouTube that is also QuiteContraryTV where I upload all my VODs with little to no editing, just cutting out breaks and the intro and intro screen and outro screen and all that stuff. So they're pretty much as they were when I streamed them. This VOD this live stream, when it becomes a VOD, might be a bit late because I'm cat sitting, so I'm not staying in this house. So it might be a bit later, but usually I get them up like by the next day. So look out for that. If you want something fun to watch on the internet that is a little more polished, 2 to 5 hours unedited VODs are just too much of a commitment, that is so fair, and you're in luck. I do have another YouTube channel with my friends called Polychrome where we play video games together, talk about nerdy stuff, and review things. It's a good time. You should check it out. And if you like what you see there and you like the people that you see there, they all have Twitch accounts as well. You should follow them. They're great. They're pretty much all on hiatus right now. A lot of like vacationing. Robodude TV just got back, so he streams every other Sunday afternoon, every other Monday evening, and I think every other Friday afternoon. I think he's coming back full speed. He's certainly coming back to Monday evenings. So check him out. Vantana PNX has been streaming a little more sporadically. She is pregnant, so her baby is dictating when she has the energy to stream. So those myself are the ones who are regularly streaming right now. Venomous Goat TV will be back in a couple of weeks when he's back he's on holiday right now. But yeah. Give them all a follow so that you can see when they're live again and when they're back. But those are the ones who are active right now. And if you're wondering what I'm doing and when I'm going to stream, and especially in the coming months where June is going to be really busy for me, July is going to be really busy for me, August also I think is going to be really busy for me. So there's going to be some chaotic schedule / hiatus stuff happening in there. So if you want updates on when I'm going to be streaming, if I'm going to be streaming during those times, I do tend to update things on my social media. I'm QuiteContraryTV everywhere on the internet, but if you like direct links, I do have a link tree right here where you can find direct links to all of my social media. Warning that I don't update Twitter / X so much anymore because the app stopped working on my phone and I couldn't be bothered to fix it. So I only tweet if I happen to think about it while on my computer, and I'll be honest, I don't really think about it. So mostly Blue Sky and Threads for me, and Instagram, a little bit of TikTok when I can, stuff like that. So, but yeah, you can follow all those links there. That's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you so much for joining. This was a lot of stuff. You stopped updating it and it doesn't work. Yeah, I don't even know what happened with mine. Maybe it just didn't load properly onto I got a new phone recently, so maybe it just didn't load in properly, or I needed to re-download it or something. The point is, I just can't be bothered with Twitter. I was only ever using it to do to post that I was live anyway. So yeah. Anyway, good night, everyone. Thank you for joining. This was a lot of fun. I hope to see you again. And have a great night, day, afternoon, whatever time it might be for you. Bye.